Well, today we're going to try making a chain guard. See, the original ones are pretty beat up, all along the edges, the insides. How thin that is wore out. This one's like almost through. They're all bent and nasty looking, so I'm going to just lay it out on this hunk of 1/8 inch aluminum plate I got. Cut it out on the bandsaw and probably hit the edges on sander, make them all, square them up, drill the holes. Hopefully it goes good. Or I might bring them to work and out of the rest of it, maybe try milling the straight edges. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to put since this has got a sticky protective coating on it, I'm going to make sure that is the side that's exposed. So put this little bugger on here and use the straight line that we got. Just out one straight line. I would use a marker that marks, but this one doesn't. This one does, but it's a shame because the point on that one was really nice and sharp. Trace a little bugger out here. Now we'll just bring it over to the bandsaw and cut it out. Well, that didn't work out so well. It doesn't like to cut aluminum probably because it's a wood blade in it, so I'll probably just bring it to work and use the bandsaw there. So yeah, we'll try that. Well, I brought these to work last week and cut them out on the bandsaw at work because it cuts a lot better than that one. So you see I roughed in the shapes. I still got to go over a little bit. I did a little bit on the belt sander already, but I got to get into this arc there. And then this one, you can see it looks pretty close, you know, just got to work it in a little bit. Then I'll clamp them together, and I think all the holes are, no, they're not. I won't clamp them together, I'll just, you know, well, I'm getting myself confused here. Drill out all the holes, so right now I'm just gonna get all the contours good. After a lot of grinding, the grinder, a little bit on the horizontal sander thingy I got over there, whatever. Got it all pretty close, you know. It's not going to be a perfect exact match, but you can see this one looks pretty darn close. This one looks also awfully good too. I got a little thick right through there, but I think I'll leave it like that. Maybe a little extra strength. So now I'm going to do is just, I misspoke earlier. How does these go again? Like that. These holes do all. I didn't think the big holes all lined up with each other. You know, I didn't think there was symmetric to each side, but they are. So I'm going to use one of these as my template. This one, because this one you see it's got a slight bend in it. So after I get done, I'll have to put the little bend in that one too. But I'll clamp all these together, however this goes again. It's like a puzzle. Just like that, clamp them together, and then I'll just drill them all at the same time. That way they'll all line up, or both of them will line up to each other, and we should be good to go. And then just have to put that little bend in that, and drill the one hole up there. I'll probably wait till I get that one on the swing arm so I can locate it even better in case, you know, it gets off a little bit. So there we go. So next I'll just drill out all these holes right through this, use this as a template. then I have this drill bit, and then I'll just kind of closely spot them because they're not exactly the same size as that. Then I'll take off this outer one and then clamp it back together, then just drill through the two, ones I'm working on. That way I won't barely cut into this, or just off center a little bit. As long as they're relatively close, I mean, it'll be all right looking. So next we'll just start drilling. There we go. Now all I gotta do is drill them. Hopefully that turns out. I just noticed that this one is a lot smaller, so I might have to use a regular drill bit in that. I think the diameter of this one would be, well, let's check it out. Oh, it should be clear. It should clear it good. I think the old hole saw is a little dull. Well, I got the first one done. Well, drilling it with my hole saw, that was dull. Left a little bit of a burr on there, so I had to sand them off. But now I'll have to get my little DA and put a nicer even finish on there, but I think they look pretty good. Actually, that one goes up like that. So that'll be next. So I was really hoping to avoid this. That's why I left the shiny side out on them. But well, sometimes stuff just doesn't work out like you want. So let's try some 600 grit on there and see what kind of finish it gives us, and we'll go from there. Kind of gives it definitely a matte finish, but we'll see. Maybe we'll proceed up to some 1,000 and maybe buff it out with maybe, I don't know, we'll see. End result, this side I didn't clean very good. The insides I just did with 600 on here, and the pieces that will face out, I did 1,000 grit, and I didn't want to mess up my my good buffing wheel, so I left my 1,000 grit on here. Just put the mag and aluminum polish right on 1,000 grit. That's what I got. I mean, it's not super high gloss, but it's definitely a gloss to it, and I mean, it looks good. So next part will be doing the other one, and then I'll assemble it and show you what it looks like. Well, here's the semi-finished product. You can see the guides in there. This was an NOS Suzuki one I bought, but the bottom one they didn't have, and I can't find it, so I made my own. There was nothing complicated, but then it'll just, how's it go? Go on here like that, hang down there, look pretty good. It's coming together. See ya.